You are now listening to Nerd Rage Radio with Bobby Skullface and Adam Russman. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only and may not fit with your sensitive sensibilities. You may be a victim of meaningless outrage, or you may, in fact, be a big ninny pants. If this is the case, please feel free to turn it off now. This is no country for ninny pants. So crack open the Mountain Dew. Make sure the cheese doodles are super fresh. We're in your mother's basement. It's Nerd Rage Radio.
And welcome to episode 189 of Nerd Rage Radio with your hosts, Adam Russman and Bobby Skullface.
What's up, man?
Dude,
Old times.
I know, right? Hey, cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Screw the other guys. Lazy
lima beans.
All right. Hopefully the energy will come in a little bit later. You're drinking coffee. I've had so much coffee today. At one point, my vision was kind of blurring. It's probably not a good thing. I don't know.
I think my vision was blurring from being too tired earlier.
Yeah. Dude, I went to sleep early last night, and for whatever reason, probably because I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning every day, just had the tired, had the sleepies. It was like doing like the whole slapping yourself while you're driving. You ever do that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so tired. Wake up. You start getting mad. You're just like, wake up.
It's easier when it's like, when it's cold out, you know?
Yeah, roll down the window.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, I'm awake.
My secret was roll down the window, put one hand outside, freezing, and the other hand stuff it in like the heater. This is burning. Driving my knees, of course. Very safe. Being tired, driving the knees, both hands off the wheel. But it's been okay nerd week for me. How about you?
Interesting one.
Interesting. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I finished the lights.
Yeah.
Joe said it could not be done before I left, so I had to finish it before I left.
Just to prove a point.
Yes, it was overall busy. It was, let's see, we recorded what day? Wednesday?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And then Thursday, I don't know what I did. I think reviews. Friday, worked. Saturday, went straight to NJCC.
Yep.
Hung out with Shoulders all day.
Nice.
That was fucking funny, man.
Oh, he went with you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, he was, it was good. I missed that guy a lot. So
as do I.
We hung out, shared a lot of laughs. Did a great show at NJCC.
Nice.
Like the best I've ever done. I think almost doubled the best I've ever done.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. But not the best you
ever
ever
done.
done. Yeah. I was going to say.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
But
so stupid.
Stupid shows, stupid money. But yeah, did great. Sold everything.
Really?
Sold it all. I felt like Hove.
Really? Nice.
And
did you like people like can you mail this to me when you get home?
No,
I want this.
No, but I was like, I was giving it away. Most of it was 60% off of sticker price, which is usually what I do, like 50 to 60. And but people just came with their.
Oh, you sold a bunch of toys too.
Yeah, I
sold
a lot of toys.
Okay,
I thought about my Hasbro shit.
Really?
Yeah, like people brought their pocketbooks.
Nice.
And I sold a bunch of prints too, which I never really sell there.
Nice.
Yeah, and I got in some good like discussions and conversations. I met Jimmy. Very cool dude.
Nice. I got a message today. He's very happy with this product.
Good. I met a bunch of folks, like like that I've talked to online or whatever. 215 Transformers. Rod. I hate naming people because then somebody's like, he didn't name me.
Yeah, I know.
But
he says that I whine. Think about it.
but it was great. Like it was probably the best NJCC show I've ever had, with one exception being that
Hung
wasn't there, so I didn't get to break balls with him all day.
Oh, why not?
He's out. Like
he's out of the game.
He's out of selling and everything. So
okay.
Let's
I didn't
see.
know that was official.
Yeah, let's see what else. So then I was gonna stay up there.
Perfection check right now. Just FYI.
Good, perfect. I was gonna stay up there overnight, stay with Brink.
Okay.
Oh, dude. So one funny thing, there's this like old school third party Transformer piece, right?
Okay. Which one is that?
Like the iGear, Ironhide, Ratchet set.
Yeah, I remember them.
Okay, so you can't give them away.
Yeah,
you can't.
Like, they were so awesome when they came out.
Yeah, and I think they were like $120.
Yeah.
Brink ended up selling one of. Brink brought two.
Yeah.
Ironhide and Ratchet. I only had Ratchet left.
Because Ironhide broke.
Yes.
Yep.
He ended up selling Ratchet for like $15. So like when he was in front of his table, I went over there and put mine in his like display to be sold again.
Yeah.
And just left it there. He didn't see it till the next day. He's like, "You motherfucker," But there was a couple other funny stories. but I just can't recall off the top of my head. But I did miss breaking balls with Hung and hanging out. But I had a great time with Shoulders. Did a wonderful show money wise. We were gonna stay with Brink overnight, but I had so much to do. I was like, look, I'm just gonna go. Took Shoulders home, came home, hung some of the rails, like the channels for the LED lights.
Yeah.
Crashed, woke up, knocked out a 4 Dummies episode that published today.
Yeah.
After that, came back down here, worked on the lights until 9 o'clock at night when we finally finished.
Nice.
And then went to sleep, went to work, came home, knocked out 2 more videos, then a third, put up some Patreon shit. Now I'm doing Nerd Rage. After I do Nerd Rage, I'm eating dinner, going to BWI, getting ready to get on a flight to go to fucking Chicago.
It's a lot, bro.
Fucking stupid. But I did have one.
You brought this on yourself.
So I had 2 interesting things happen, though, other than that.
Okay.
One was, oh, man, let me get a sip. Another company hit me up. Another distributor hit me up.
Okay.
Via Facebook this time, not Twitter.
All right.
With a pretty good deal. And then I shot them down. Same
All right.
thing. And then a company, I'm not going to put the name out there,
All right.
but a very established toy distributor that everybody listening to this, I'm sure, knows.
KB Toys. Continue.
KB Toys. You, God, fuck.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Spoilers. Hit me up and was like, we want to work with you.
Okay.
And I was like, well, I'm down to talk, but, cool. So we got on the phone. And I'm like, so how did this happen? Because I wouldn't have suspected this. And this person was like, well, I was hired for marketing. And I was like, oh, so you don't know. You don't know where I stand with a lot of these people. She was like, I went through and was looking for YouTube people, and I came across your channel. You're the one I want. You're the guy I want. She's like, sit down Saturday, all that shit. I love that shit. You're the one I want. And I was like, well, a couple things. First of all, you might want to run my name past your employers because they may not be up for it.
Yeah.
Secondly, here's the thing. This is what I told this person. I was like, I'm not working for anybody. I'm down to do a partnership of sorts, but it'd have to make sense. And then she was like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. You're the one that wants to work together. Like, what do you want to do? She didn't have anything either. So she was very cool, though. So like we started talking. As we're talking, I started coming up with ideas. And I was like, look, what if you guys could supply me information that I could use to give that to the kind of viewership?
Yeah.
And she was like what? And I was like here's a question that gets kicked around a lot. Like, what's the average run on a third party piece? 1,000 pieces? 1,500, 2,000, 5,000? What's the average run? Nobody really knows. And, and then I threw out a couple more ideas, like 5 or 6 different ideas. And I could call it I was like, I'll come up with a name for it, like inside info with this particular company. And I'll credit, like, this company is the one that's supplying me this information. And she was like, I love this.
Yeah.
I love everything.
I mean, it's like a press release.
Yeah. She was like, I love everything about this. Let me talk to my people and see what I can do. Haven't heard back from her.
She was fired.
Yeah, she's fired. She's on the street now.
Yeah, it's all right.
But she was awesome.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Monetization is always a problem, bro.
And she said to me, she was like, look, she was like, I liked your content and I liked your kind of vibe. She was like, but she's like, I have a lot of respect for you after talking to you. Because I was like, look, I don't want free toys. I don't want, that's not what I don't care.
Yeah.
I got money.
Yeah.
Like,
all that YouTube money.
Oh, that YouTube.
Patreon money.
AdSense and Patreon.
money.
Adseon is what I like to call it. No, but I mean, like, I got a fucking career, man. I don't need,
I feel you.
And I think that's pretty much it. I'm sure I have. I think there was another thing I wanted to talk to you about as well. So I put it in the chat that, like, what if that they're trying? What if DC is trying to kind of create this Flashpoint event? To right a lot of the things going left. So like this Joker thing and
which Joker?
The Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay.
And then
good.
The Batman is supposed to be set in the 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like I don't know, that might be a different Batman from the DCEU or the Joker movie.
Yeah.
And then like
what if the 90s becomes retro, you're getting old.
Yeah. What if it was all to set up this multiverse idea to slam together and then you could write the ship, like if Ben Affleck's out, if Jared Leto's out, you can, when you smash these universes together, you could be like, okay, this is the new Batman, this is the new Joker, this is the new, and now we can go forward from here.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. I think, I think if this new Joker is successful, which I think is going to be, because people can't fucking stop talking about it,
dude.
Everybody's talking about it.
Like people at my job,
Everybody
are.
Ben Shapiro is talking about it.
People at my job are talking about it like
it's like the second coming.
Like it's Goodfellas Part 2.
Yeah.
I haven't. They're more. I know this sounds crazy, and it's not how I feel.
I know this sounds crazy.
But I'm not. No, I'm not. But people are more excited at my job. Normies, they're more excited about Joker than they are about Endgame.
Oh yeah.
Like leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to hype people up for Endgame.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess because people just like Endgame, like you know what that's going to be. It's going to be more of the same, not taking away. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be something. It's going to floor us all. I'm super excited about it. But it's like,
me too.
We know the formula by now.
Yeah,
like we don't know what the fuck Joaquin Phoenix is going to do with the Joker.
Yeah, but I mean, like I have to. It's almost like in conversation. I'm like, look, I can't even think about this Joker shit right now because I got to get through Endgame. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, it's the Avengers movie, Infinity. Oh yeah, that is coming out.
Yeah,
like, it's like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost
it's
almost indifference.
Mm.
You know,
dude, burnout's real.
I think it's. I don't know if it's burnout or if it's the marketing. Like, I think the marketing with the the 8 minutes of footage that's split up.
We're going to talk a little bit about some of the scenes that we've seen.
But I think it does wonders for you and I.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's working for Joe Citizen.
Well, I will say this: the tickets have already been sold out. They sold out within the first 6 hours.
Yeah, there's a lot of you and I's though.
That's true. But like, I think that the hype train for this is going to be. I think it's going to come. It's going to be a slow roll, but like once it hits, when that Friday comes out and people are like, "What do you mean tickets are sold out? What do you mean tickets are sold out for 2 weeks?"
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's going to do its thing.
Yeah. No. I have no doubt that it's going to be successful. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I'm just saying that like the general public, it doesn't seem to be as forefront in their consciousness.
Yeah.
Like I'm most excited about this episode 9 trailer. That's the number one thing I'm most excited about because it's
definitely
literally
Friday?
around the corner.
It's Friday, right?
Yeah, I mean that's when the 9 panel is.
Okay,
so that's what they've always done in the past.
Yeah,
maybe it is and maybe it isn't, but that's what it.
Oh shit! Thank you. I was like waiting for the. Cool, that's not a problem. It's Pam's credit card.
But
are we pausing this?
Yeah, we might as well. But anyway, they've always done it in the past, so everything would point to the direction that it's going to be Friday with the panel that circulates around the film. If they don't do it, it'd be the first time they didn't do it.
Yeah, they were just like, "Fuck you guys,"
and it's right about in time. It'll sit at the beginning of
Infinity
War.
About Endgame as well.
Well, exactly. It'll sit at the beginning of Endgame.
Dude, what if they like they did the Star Wars panel and they're like, "All right, and then we got a trailer for you guys real quick." Endgame trailer.
I'd be like, ugh. I'd be furious. Well, I wouldn't be furious because I would have seen some shit that would have, you know what I mean? Like, but I would have been disappointed.
Cool. Anything else going on?
Not that I can think of offhand. I think those were the two big things: the toy distributor and the whatever the fuck else I just talked about not too long ago.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
we just ate a bunch of food, so crush that pizza. So Minority was kind of subpar. Game day was yesterday or Sunday, so Chris came over, old dumbass Chris. We had a good time. I've been like doing this like random thing. I just grab whatever at the top of the bag and just paint it. Mm-hmm. So I just painted Loken. Did I show you that the other day? The green dude. He turned out really well. Actually, the green was so spot on, like that kind of seafoam green. But here you go. That guy. He's fighting Abaddon.
Oh, I don't feel like I did see that.
Oh, okay. This is the first one where like, oh, dude, he looks better in real life than he does in the pictures.
What that mouth do?
Dude, that like it's a great sculpt in the mouth.
I feel like it's too much.
I mean, it is grimacing.
It's
grimacing.
It's like somebody just broke his jaw and he's running around and like the jaw just swaying.
Yeah, he's a little mouthy. He's a mouth unit.
It's like you know what
he's pretty good with the green.
You know what he just finished doing? Saying smoke it.
Maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, great page job though.
Thank you. So, working on that, we had a couple new guys come, which was cool, to the club. I watched a movie with Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac, Annihilation.
Oh, how was that?
Fucking dumb.
Yeah, it didn't
Fucking
get
dumb.
reviewed well.
I mean, there's some creepy parts of it. It's interesting. I love something that's deep, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it becomes so abstractly deep, where like when it's like when you ask a question, somebody's like this, they're like, exactly. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you ask them. But dude, the whole acted, A, B, and C, exactly.
Yeah, no, I know what you
And
mean.
he's like, shut the fuck up. They're like Donnie Darko guys.
I love Donnie Darko, but
Yeah, but I mean, do you get it?
I haven't seen it forever, but I had it when I watched it.
Oh, yeah. I think it's exactly.
Maybe it's above you.
Maybe.
It's above your head.
No, I doubt it, but
See?
it's fine.
Can't be you.
I mean, like,
I remember explaining it to Laura after the movie was over.
the whole thing with like at the belly button and all the other
I haven't
stuff,
seen it.
stupid
I
shit.
haven't seen it since it
Dumb.
first came out.
Dumb.
Fucking awesome movie though.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
not
it
an
is.
awesome movie. They just got you.
No, it's fucking cool.
They got you. So that'd be good. We should watch it again. Isn't it like a special edition or some shit?
Yeah, I
Or
think
there's
there
a
is
sequel.
there's a sequel as well that I never watched.
It's probably dumb as well. Yeah.
Because it's like not the same players. It just seems like they're
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So the Annihilation was kind of dumb. And reading this book, The Buried Dagger.
Reading or listening?
Listening. Yeah. I guess I should confirm that.
Yeah.
You know what's weird though? I don't like sometimes they change the voice actor in the midst of things, for whatever reason. And but I find that they're trying to make it sound like the same dude.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's worse.
It
Just
is
go
worse.
left.
It is worse.
Just go left.
Just change it up.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But look,
it's fine.
you had to read this thing for 6 hours.
Because most
you
of
needed
these
to change.
well, 12 hours.
Whatever.
Most of these anthology ones, like every other little short story is a different person, so it's
Yeah.
not a big deal. So, but it's really good. It's about Mortarion, the Death Guard, and his whole origins, and Typhon, who I just painted, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's kind of serendipitous with that. And
I just remembered something.
shoot, go ahead.
I finished reading another comic, God Country.
Okay.
It was good. It's Image, I believe.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. And it's about like this guy. His father has Alzheimer's, and his wife is fed up. She's getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
Because her husband, the son,
Is just taking care of him.
Just taking care of him. She's like, we can't do this. He's like an asshole. Well, he gets this sword that's like the size of this fucking basement, and he becomes his old self when he has the sword. But then,
is it like in olden times?
and then like you come to find out there's these gods like in this in this universe, and they're hunting down the sword, so they kind of come looking for it and all this stuff. Like, and it's cool. It's a cool little story. It's like a very fantastic story, but the heart of it is like this family story. It's good. And then I started reading Sheriff of Baghdad, which is a Vertigo book.
Okay.
Fucking great so far.
Is it part 2 of Pride of Baghdad?
No. Well, I guess kind of.
No?
It takes place after.
Disappointed.
But we don't get to catch up with the lions or anything. So
Weren't they all killed?
I can't remember.
Yeah, they were all killed.
But it's good. It's about like them tried to establish a police force in Baghdad after the fall of Saddam.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking. I think it's based on a true story as well. It's fucking top shelf. And I haven't read a Vertigo book in forever, so it's just nice. It was just a nice change.
Cool.
It's just fucking dark and fucked up, and
It happens. It happens. My daughter was in some kind of state choir thing today, and they did pretty well. Wasn't there. Got the videos. And that's about it, man. Nothing much. Work has been busy as fuck. It's like the rating season. It's a pain in the dick. Yeah. I gotta make sure everybody's doing their thing, cleaning their mops, putting the wax on the right shelf. You can't mix with the wax and the stripper.
yeah.
If you mix that up, it's a bad mark.
It was funny. Like it used to be that we had about 18 mop contracts. No, I'm sorry. It used to be that we had about 13 mop contracts a day when I first started mopping, and it's been stupid busy recently.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was like, man, yesterday didn't seem so bad. Let me check how many contracts we had. 18.
Oh, really?
I was like,
Wow.
It's just been so dumb recently.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'm sure something else will come to mind. Probably got some other stuff ordered here. How's your collecting going? Have you, I know you're kind of collecting things for your collection.
Yeah, it's a lot of that
like
recently.
Displays and couches, how to enjoy.
Yeah, so it's going well. I think it's interesting, like, because that Skull Talk show I did, one of the bits of it is that Laura picks out the best looking figure that I've bought for the month.
Yeah. I recall.
But what's fascinating to me about it
of course,
is,
you
like,
pick the Hot Toys one, no big deal.
for the month of March, not one Transformer.
Oh, really?
You know, like, and then I started thinking, I was like, man, when is the last time I bought a Transformer?
Have you bought a Transformer this year?
I have. I bought, I think, one.
Which one is it?
DX9 Breakdown. I mean, Wild Rider.
Okay.
Oh no, and I got I finished Superion as well.
Okay.
So that was 2. So it's a total of 3. So I'm averaging one a month, I guess, less than
wow,
almost
that's
less
crazy.
than one a month.
And you're having like one every other day.
Yeah. So it's interesting. that was like an eye-opening thing. Like, you don't really think about it until you see it, you know. I'm really focused on getting this. Like, it's a mess because
it's getting better.
I've been working, but everything is in place. I just need to tidy.
Yeah.
But like, it already feels like this, like it's on its way to what I want it to be, which is a good feeling. And I'm going to take back that $200 thing that I bought, that case that didn't work.
Oh, really?
And get the 2D DOS for here.
Okay.
You know,
can you get is IKEA good with that? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, and I'll get some change as well. You know?
Yeah. I actually want to get the short Besta and another case as well for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I think I'm going to end up putting a double here.
Okay.
And getting rid of that light, and then I don't know what else I'm going to do, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I think
again.
you should have motion sensors and everything connected to the motion sensors. When you walk in the room, all the lights turn on.
Let me tell you something.
And you walk away, they all turn off.
I will be doing the most minimal amount of wiring required from here on out. It is easy. Fucking far from fine.
Easy.
It is fucking far from fine. You talk about getting upset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you invest,
dude, yeah,
like a half hour into something,
and you fuck it up. You want to rage.
Well, because you have to connect so much.
Yeah,
and then you go to test it, and it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a half hour's worth of work to double check and redo, maybe, and all this shit. And then sometimes it's just as simple as
troubleshooting.
Yeah, sometimes it's just simple, just jiggling the fucking strip of
jiggling it,
jiggling
just a little
strip.
bit. Yeah.
And it's it was a bear. It was a bear. But the good news is the largest job of it is done.
Yeah.
So everything from here on out is a smaller job.
Mm-hmm. And you're not going to light these billies, right?
No, they don't need it.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would agree.
But in there, it definitely needs it, and it definitely benefits from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
it'll work. So yeah, man. Like my own collecting thing right now. We're kind of chilling out right now because we got like a lot of stuff going on. Like just nothing's crazy. Just stuff with the kids and things like that, and trying to like curb expenses. We're going away here in a couple weeks.
Where are you going?
Busch Gardens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean the reason being is we have a free stay for the place that we've been staying. Mm-hmm. So it's like we're not paying. We have passes already. We're not paying for the house, so really all we're doing is paying for gas and food,
right.
which we go shopping and cook every night anyway.
Right.
So it's kind of like a free trip per se. And then the kids don't know anything about it, so
nice.
That'd be good. So yeah, it'll be cool because that whole week it's gonna be a short week for work. It'll be a good break.
Yeah, I gotta we're leaving, we're going to Chicago, doing all day Wednesday in the city, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the con. One thing that's super cool, like just fate of the gods, is Jaina's favorite character is Ahsoka, and Selena's favorite character is Captain Rex. Mm-hmm. And it's a fucking, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but it's a fucking horse and pony show to get a signature in a picture now. Like it ends up being like $250, some ridiculous shit.
Are you serious?
For like the big names, like you spend like $100 for the signature, $100 for the photo for the photo option, and then you have to buy the photo.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So it's a whole to do now. But just as fate would have it, Rex and Ahsoka are doing a group session.
Okay.
So I can get them both in to like, you know,
Gotcha.
they don't know we're doing it for them yet.
That's cool.
Like,
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy, man. What a fucking gimmick.
And I'm rounding up. It's probably you know, like,
$79.95.
yeah. But it's like you pay for one, you pay for the other, and then you have to pay for the photo.
That's fucking garbage, bro.
Yeah. It's just the times, man. It's like it's hot now, you know. Like
yeah. And it's funny in a time where everybody's got a cell phone. It's
yeah.
great.
yeah.
How you like that? That makes me say you deserve all that paparazzi bullshit.
And we entered the lottery, you know, so we're still waiting to see if we can get in the main room.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah. And if not, that's cool too. I got to take pictures of all these 3 3/4 because I didn't inventory them to kind of fill some of the holes while I'm down there.
Oh, you're picking some stuff up?
Mm-hmm. I know there's a few I'm missing, so like I'm gonna be on the lookout
for like older ones.
Yeah, like I mean, not super old, you know, but within the last 10, 15 years or so. Like the ice cream maker guy, like they put him out and I don't have him.
Oh, okay.
Little shit like that.
Okay, makes sense. Are you gonna pick up some Hot Toys as well while you're down there?
There's only one I'm missing.
What's that?
Bestman Luke.
Okay.
So like if I come across him and it's at a good price, I'll consider it. So
does he have the jacket?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So what's on my radar is Bestman Luke, 3 3/4 holes, so to speak.
Yeah.
And that Vader statue.
Which one with the lava?
The same. That's what's on my radar.
Yeah. Is that a 1/4 scale?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. That's
now
powerful.
what I'll be able to afford and buy is a completely different fucking conversation.
Just charge that shit. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So we'll see.
You know, I keep on coming back to this idea with my collecting that what you're doing right here is making a more like a space that you can come down and just like kind of enjoy and relax. And I think that that's my next move as well. Something where people can come in, have a drink or whatnot,
and enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the bar and like moving the game machine down. So I still got to take it apart, clean it up a little bit, stain it or paint it or whatever I'm going to do. And I might just stain it because now that I stain my game table, it looks so. You walk in there, you're like, oh shit, it's like a real piece of furniture now. But then again, like having the black cabinet would look really sharp as well. It's a tough one.
The thing is like I feel like if like whatever you like, there's a couple things you could do. Like if you painted it black and then had a print made of something for it on the sides.
Oh yeah.
Let me know if you paint it black. I'll try to hook you up with something. And then the other thing is, what I noticed is getting rid of that game table and having a place to sit and look.
Yeah.
It makes a difference.
I hear you.
Because it forces you to take it in, so to speak.
And like I think the room that I have there, I got to do something creative with the space in regards to expanding for game days.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about doing a bar, that in that area. But the bar, like when I build the bar, I have the capability to throw a table on there, like an unfolded table for gaming, and doing 2 like bar tables, like little circle bar tables with stools. And so putting those together and put a tabletop on top of that. Like some kind of way I can put, because like right now there's 2 6 by 4 foot tables in that middle area, but at the same time being able to pull it back and having seating for 10, 12 people to be able to sit down there and have a beer and whatnot and chill. And I'm actually thinking about busting out that wall back to where the painting area is into the other and just open up that whole space. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The shitty thing about the game day situation is that you have to dedicate this large area to something that's not you. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's for the group. It's not for you.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I mean, there is times where there's this moment in the morning when I get up on Sunday mornings. Our game day is usually every other Sunday. And if you're in the Frederick area, hit us up at Beer and Boulders 40K. You guys come by, roll some dice with us. But I go down there, vacuum, clean up everything, set up the table, take my time, and like tell a story with the terrain and the table. And like I love those moments. It's like one of my favorite things. Like I get to create these little worlds. And there's like this time before everybody gets there, I can stand there amongst the creation before everybody comes and fucking stinks it up or fucking puts their shit everywhere. You know what I mean? Like before beer's spilled or whatever, and just be like, dude, it looks fucking badass. Like I wonder what that world is all about. Mm-hmm. So there is a part there that is for me, and I like hosting. You know what I mean? It's good to go, but like,
but I just mean day in and day out.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Like there's when I go down to the basement, I go in there, I turn my lights on, I check out my stuff, and it's like I do a loop and then I'm out. Like, and I'm sitting in my paint room surrounded by mess.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there is a value there, and there's got to be a way to balance it out. I'm actually thinking about our office upstairs, as crazy as it sounds. Thinking about moving my paint shit up there because we don't use that space.
Right.
You know, we had this fucking like.
Only thing that sucks about that is like
it's a mess.
No. I was thinking more so like during game days when you like to go paint.
Yeah. But there's an aspect of that like it's kind of antisocial as well. Like when people are there and want to paint together, and I think that's the next. We've been talking about that. It's like we have a lot of projects that we're supposed to be doing together, but we don't do everything but play. And it's like, all right, guys, we got to get together and do some work. You know what I mean? Hobby time.
But you didn't have a whole lot of success with that the last time you tried to implement that, right? You were going to do like Friday night was hobby night.
Yeah,
and Sunday night
it never worked. It never worked because of scheduling. And truth be told, man, some of that is on me as well because motherfuckers be like, yeah, man, I'll be over there at 7:30. And they get there at 7:30. I'm like, dude, I've been up since 2 o'clock. I'm ready to go to bed.
Right.
You know, so I mean, I'm part of the problem with that. I mean, you know, when you get back in the diorama game, maybe I just need to come over here with my hobby supplies and fucking knock out some shit.
Yeah, as soon as I get back, I'm going to work on that cantina.
Oh, for real? That might be a good idea because there's something to be said about that creative synergy when you're with somebody. Like you don't have to be working on the same item.
No.
You know,
just sharing and showing little things. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. So that might be something that's pretty cool to do. So. But other than that, man, everything is good. Of course, had Ace Day on Sunday.
Yeah.
So Logan could do whatever he wanted. You want ice cream, buddy? Have as much as you want. You want to jump on the bed? Come on up here, pal. As much as you want. He's still sick right now. Just joking. We didn't get him much ice cream.
He's still sick right now.
And
we had to put him down on Monday. Ace Day was a blast.
So that's it, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me get my phone for the notes.
I'm gonna pause this.
I'll be right there.
Now I'm here by myself, talking to myself. Dude, now I can't unsee Logan's gaping mouth. You like those teeth?
Smoking.
Motherfucker.
There's been a ton on Patreon also recently. I think I had to put up 2 things today. Like,
oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
No worries. All right. For notes, it's not a whole lot. James Bond on Netflix. You should give that a look.
Is that the cartoon?
Yes. Pitched as a gay James Bond. That's the angle.
Oh, it's not really game. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what, you know. Maybe that's the next best thing.
So I'm not interested in a straight live action James Bond, and I'm simultaneously equally uninterested in a gay animated James Bond. You know what I mean? I'm just not interested. But it's coming to Netflix supposedly.
It's fine. I'm sure it'll be good.
The next one,
I don't care. I don't care.
They're rendered and they're painted.
I saw like the preview for it, but I didn't watch it. Should we watch it real quick?
Yeah, I already watched it.
All right, is it good?
Is
it worth? Is it worth me? Is it worth a pause?
Yeah.
All right. Meh.
Yeah. I think it looks like good fun. The only thing that bothers me is I don't like Fester's voice.
Yeah, I don't like Gomez's
off.
voice. I don't like Gomez's voice.
I'm okay with Gomez.
I know it's Oscar Isaac.
Is it?
Yeah, but it sounds like they're trying too hard.
I feel like Morticia's the one they got most right.
Yeah, I don't like their character design.
I don't like Wednesday's character design.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm okay with the rest.
Weird.
Yeah, she looks like
it looks like they took Christina Ricci's head the other way.
Yeah, like she got an inverted vagina head.
Yeah. Not. I know. I get it. I get it. You don't need to show me. I've seen one once.
Yeah,
twice.
give me a piece of paper and a pencil. I don't think you can.
I mean, it might be fun. It might be fun.
I want to watch the other one. I want to watch it.
We watched it recently.
How did it hold up?
It held up well.
Yeah,
It held up well.
I'm gonna break that one off. And
I don't think the second one doesn't do as well, but it's not bad either because that's with the crazy wife.
Adam's Family Values.
Yeah, with the wife.
But
she's kind of a cool character as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I really like the character design for Thing.
Yeah, he's fine. And Lurch doesn't look bad, but he looks like a skeleton head almost.
Yeah, like zombie-esque.
Yeah. And I've always liked him as more of a Frankenstein. Yeah, Frankenstein. Shine.
Stein is fine. Steen is mean.
There
right?
you go.
Let's see what else
So
we
shouldn't
got.
he be a Steen?
I No, he's a Stein.
Frankenstein.
He's a Stein.
Is he? Okay.
Lurch is a Stein.
Okay.
I'm trying to make a decision. Side note: I'm trying to make a decision as to this Hot Toys purchase for the Dark Knight,
Thanos?
the Dark Knight set.
Oh, you're going to go above and beyond and pick that shit up?
So
Hold on. Time out. Before you say anything else. They're going to do a new Joker, right? Joaquin Joker?
yes,
That's already been confirmed?
no, but I'm just guessing.
Okay.
So here's my question. I've been offered a deal of Joker, Batman, Scarecrow,
Which Batman?
Dark Knight Rises, which is my favorite.
Okay. I thought Batman Begins was your favorite.
No, I like Rises. I like Batman Begins too. I like them both.
Okay.
But no, Batman Begins is my favorite in the movies of the Hot Toys.
Gotcha.
Dark
gotcha.
Knight Rises.
All right. Glad you cleared that up for me.
Batman, Joker,
Batman? Go Batman.
Scarecrow,
Okay.
1,300.
Holy fucker.
Batman, Joker, Scarecrow, Robin, Gordon, 1,600.
Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable. That's $400 a piece. You know?
Well, Joker goes for like
No.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no.
It's just 5 of them.
Yeah,
It's 5 of them. Yeah, that's reasonable.
yeah,
So, I mean, is this like a buddy of yours that's selling them? Or
yeah, yeah. Guy, I know.
Okay.
We didn't grow up together or anything.
I mean, I think, I mean, do you want all 5 of them?
No, not
All
necessarily.
right, well, who do you want?
All but Robin.
So, you said 1,600 for 5, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see, that's $320 a piece. You know? And then, so he won't do the 4 of them. And like,
I mean, I would feel guilty asking because I think Gordon and Robin might have been in a set.
oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I think that's $320 a pop. That's fucking good.
Oh no, the question isn't
So
whether
$1,200 for 3 of them.
No, you're misunderstanding me.
No, I get it. I get it.
The question isn't whether or not it's a good deal. It's definitely a good deal. The question is whether or not I go in on Gordon and Robin.
So Batman, Joker, Scarecrow for $1,200,
13.
$1,300.
Because Joker is the hard one, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean, that's $433 a pop. So, all right, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Is Joseph Levitt? What is his last name? His other name?
Gordon?
It's just Levitt Gordon.
I think so.
Do you like him in anything else?
I don't even know what he's in.
Like he's in Inception. He's in. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what else he's in.
The only other thing I'm saying, like, if you don't like him as that character, you know, that medium of the Hot Toys, you could use him for some other characters. There's some other film.
I don't think I would use him for anything else.
Okay. I mean, I'm grasping at straws.
I
here,
got you.
You know,
I see. My question is really like shelf display. You know, like because
I think him and Gordon could go together.
so him and Gordon, Batman Alfred
Oh, is Alfred as well?
is not in the set. I'd have to get him.
Okay.
Him and Gordon, Batman Alfred, and then I have Joker, Scarecrow, Bane, Catwoman.
See, I think you have enough. Now, I forgot that you had Bane and Catwoman. I think you would have enough if you had the other 5 to do something pretty good. Because you want Batman and Joker together. You definitely want Batman and Joker together.
I don't know. I kind
Really?
of want Batman and Robin together. I mean,
Alfred
together for that series.
Okay. I mean, does it have like the display, like the armor display as well that comes with Alfred?
Well, I don't know. He's not selling Alfred, so
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying like the Alfred that comes with like the armor display as well.
I don't know.
I thought it did.
I think it does because I think that's a 2-pack. It's Bruce Wayne, Alfred, and
Oh, yeah, that would be tight too, though. As its own little set.
yeah, and then that would open it up, and that's almost like 2 fucking details worth of fucking Nolan shit. You know?
Yeah, but it checks a box
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Nolan shit.
But I was hoping to get, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do that.
I mean, that. It seems like a reasonable deal. I mean, is he gonna price it out for you? Like,
I guess I could do 2 Star Wars here, two Marvel here.
Great
two,
podcasting.
I'm sorry. In the main room, I could do two Star Wars next to each other. On a different wall, I have two Marvel next to each other. I have two Marvel now in the main room, and then have four DC over here.
My only concern with this, and it may not, and it might be invalid.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds to me that it'll probably be a good investment if you ever want to flip them,
Uh-huh.
because the Joker sells for $800, $900.
Yeah.
Unless this new Joker is so phenomenal that people like,
I can't. Well, I mean, anything's possible, of course. But
is Joaquin Phoenix a better actor than
I don't know. I don't know if I know enough about Heath Ledger's career to make that claim. Like, I think this might be the only movie I've seen him in. I didn't see First Night or whatever that shit was.
he was also in that Sin Eater movie.
I saw Brokeback.
What was that movie called?
He was good in Brokeback Mountain. I mean, I don't like that movie, but he was good in it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. I never saw it because I never wanted, like, it's obviously not the gay thing, but it's just like, it's like the spectacle of it. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to go see the movie just because of the spectacle of it.
Well,
I'm sure it's fine.
I see all the movies that are Oscar nominated every year.
Yeah, I used to as well.
So like, I wasn't going to be like, well, this one I'm going to make an exception.
Yeah.
But I just didn't think it was that great of a story. I think if it was a heterosexual story, it wouldn't.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah,
it'd have been boring.
Yeah.
So, no, I think, dude. I mean, yeah, if you can work it out with that guy, that seems like.
Well, I mean, those are the prices, and that's the deal.
That seems like a legit deal.
Yeah.
Are you ready to pull the trigger on that?
It'll be after Chicago, so I got like a week to think about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anybody out there wants to beat that deal with the same figures and mess this up?
Yeah, and he's been super cool about it. I spoke to him on the phone a couple of times.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I think
it's not him; it's me.
Yeah,
really.
no, I feel you. I mean, I mean, the hot toy itch comes to me in peace. Like, I still want that RoboCop. I'm just not, I haven't really pulled the trigger on it. I still want an Iron Man. Mm-hmm. This new Iron Man might be the one. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if it's going to be the last one, I think I might have to jump in on that. But it's like $450, right?
Yeah, all diecast though.
Yeah. Well, when you get a super discount from your company that you're, being sponsored to you, can you pick me
I
up
don't
one
think they
as
carry
well?
it. They might.
They're gonna pick me up one as well. But I still want that fucking Batmobile in Michael Keaton Batman. Batman, 89 Batman. I mean, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about the '89 Batman and Joker.
The '89 Batman looks really good, bro.
Yeah.
There's just something about. They fucking nailed.
I gotta draw it out.
That character design, bro. They nailed it. I mean, like, the Jack Nicholson Joker, I can take it or leave it. Count right now.
Yeah, I might be able to do it in two. I got to think about it.
Yeah.
And Two-Face, I'd have to pick up a Two-Face. So like that's the thing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's the other one I'm missing.
Yeah.
So, like,
I think you could probably find him pretty easily. Two-Face.
I don't know. You can't find any of that shit easily. Like,
Really?
for what you can find it easily, you can't find it affordable.
Gotcha.
So the next note for us is End of an Era. Supposedly Avengers Endgame is the final Stan Lee scene.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Do you remember they did like a whole bunch? They said they did
three of them. They did three
That's
of
it?
them. Yeah, at the same time.
See, I don't remember a number. I just
Yeah.
remember like getting the impression they did a lot.
I recall it being three. So my guess that would be Infinity War, Captain Marvel, and
Was he in Deadpool 2?
he was in that one scene of the advertisement he was in. Remember?
Yeah, and I know he was in that.
But also that's a Fox movie, so he might have done something else. But I think he did three. But I mean, even if it was five, this is the last one. I'm fine with that. I think it works.
I am too. I think I'm just curious for the sake of discussion. Like, do you think they decided to say, "Look, this is the end of this era. Let's just..."
Oh, like they have more, they're not going to use them,
right? You know what I mean? Because like, is it better that the last one is with Endgame than the last one being with Spider-Man 3? Do you know what I mean? Or fucking Captain Marvel 2 or Guardians 3.
That's a valid point. Oh, never mind. Two-Face is like $500.
See,
Harvey Dent is $600.
I don't want Harvey Dent.
I mean, who wants Harvey Dent?
Well, some people believe in Harvey Dent.
Actually, you can buy the Two-Face head sculpt for just $20.
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe take the Gordon Levitt body and just plug on that. There you go. You win. No. You want the suit. I think that's a good point. I like if it's something special. Like my dream cameo as you find out that he's the one above all.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would work that in the story. That's basically the Marvel Universe God.
Right.
You know, like the God of gods.
But he looks more like Iggy Pop than he does like Stan Lee.
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah. But that'd be fine too, man.
Iggy Pop. Dude, if Iggy Pop was the one above all, Stanley would get him out of here.
I mean, they kind of already blew their chance to make him a Watcher, which is
a bummer.
Yeah, but he's like talking to the Watchers, which would also be kind of interesting. I mean, like he should be the one, and like in my head canon, no matter what, he's the one above all in this universe. Just watching it from different perspectives, Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut Thor's hair today. Why not?
Yeah, it's a shame that they can't tie because, like, I think the one above all in the comics they like refer to as Jack, which is like a Jack Kirby nod.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
But I can't. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Because there's like three characters that are like God. It's like the one above all, and there's like the chosen one, and there's something else. There's like three of them.
Yeah, but the one above all is the highest.
Is the highest.
Yeah.
But one of them is supposed to be Jack Kirby. Anyway, but yeah, I had this feeling like even if they did shoot more, I am okay with it ending here.
Yeah,
like
I mean, we all kind of knew it was going to come to an end, and this is the, it's
the best. It's the most appropriate time to do it.
Yeah, and let's, this is another interesting thing. I don't know if there's a bigger story than this. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say there's not going to be good. There's going to be other good stories that come out. Of course there are. I mean, if you Winter Soldier is by far not the biggest story in the Marvel Universe movie-wise, but it's great.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Marvel can be successful, but I don't think there's going to be anything as grand as this for a long time.
I think even in the comic book world, Infinity Gauntlet is the Crisis movie of Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, it's the big one. I
mean, you have other big, story arcs that are great.
Absolutely.
But I think if Marvel's smart, this has been 10 years building up to this. I think if Marvel's smart, they will step back, focus on just making great movies, great characters, and maybe in 10 years down the line, look at their next big event. And I mean, it could be a Galactus, but I don't really think so.
It looks like it's the Eternals are going to play a big part.
It could be an Eternals. It could be. I mean, it could
Annihilation.
Be. But it could be an A versus X.
Yeah, it just seems like I'm starting to get concerned as an X fan that we're not going to see X-Men for a while.
Yeah, Kevin Figaro.
It's Ferrari.
Fig Newton.
Yeah, it's fart.
Beige. Yeah. Phasers unstun.
Fuck.
Filthy.
Mercy. Fuck. Did I ever tell you about that? No. Dude, I was watching this documentary on Netflix and like
just hold on, let me finish. I want to hear what you're saying.
You're gonna let me finish?
I'll let you finish what you're saying, but he said that Fantastic Four and X-Men are not anytime soon. That's what he came out. But that could be bullshit. It could be a misdirection.
It seems like Fantastic Four could be directly tied into this next phase.
It could be.
Okay.
Continue what you're saying. Tell your story first.
So
we'll go back to
it was about BDSM.
Figaro.
It was about BDSM.
Okay.
Right. And there was this one guy that was doing it for porno.
Okay.
And they have like a safe word, right?
Okay.
For like, because he was like getting flogged, like he was like strung up on this fucking thing, and they were like whipping the shit out of him. These other dudes, and
what?
Yeah, because he was like in porno, and it was like a BDSM porno. It was just him getting the shit beat out of him.
Okay.
He's like in like little leather shorts and like some fucking boots probably, and I don't know, choker and biker gloves. No, I don't know, but he's like strung up on this like fucking circle.
Yeah,
and they're just whipping the fuck out of him. And he's trying. I mean, like, and I'm watching it like, God bless, like,
God.
So like he finally breaks, and he's like, oh, mercy, fuck. Dude, that shit is so funny. Like Mercy was the same.
Oh, dude, something that's so horrible. My coworker got me on. Like, he's like, "Hey, man, come here, push play." He's like on this other computer. He's like, and it's like this. You see this gymnast. He's like, "Yeah, tell me when you get to it." Like, all right, and you think like it's gonna be like some kind of sexy routine. She jumps up in the air, both of her knees go inverted. Oh, it was like, and then they slow mode and did it, and you're like, "Oh, like, why would you do that to me?" And like instantly, she looked. She had double kneecaps. It was so horrible. Anyway, Mercy,
fuck.
All right.
Oh, Deluxe was at NJCC.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. But couldn't make it down here for Skullfest.
Oh, he came last year.
Did he?
Yeah, and I think
Was it last year?
I think he came 2 years. I think he came 2 years.
I think he came last year.
No, he came last year.
Oh, okay. Maybe I think it's 2
But-
years ago.
No, that he came there too because that was when it was in what you call it. It doesn't matter, but I don't think he's gonna come to Skullfest this year. But it's a different story. But yeah, it was a good time. But he he was in rare form. I'm trying to think if there was any. Robert was there. Robert bought me a bunch of shit I didn't want.
Like what?
He bought me a NECA 7-inch Adam West Batman.
Nice.
Now, and he bought me a
I'll take it.
remote controlled AT-AT Walker.
Cool.
I gave the AT-AT Walker to Mike.
AT-AT.
Yeah, and no, this thing was an AT-AT. But even if Fantastic Four fits into this fucking cosmic world, I feel like the X-Men do not. I mean, you can go with the Shi'ar Empire and all that shit, but like, who wants that to be the introduction into X-Men?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I almost think they should just do a,
I hope they don't lose people with all the super sci-fi shit. For you know what I mean? Without any, hopefully they still have some grounded characters.
Hey, but I think sci-fi's been doing so well recently, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's a turn off oftentimes to people.
Yeah, maybe.
Like it's better to have it as like a sprinkle than to have it saturated.
Yeah, I do hope that. I'm not saying that the end-to-end game. My perfect world situation is that it gives the hint at something big. We don't need to work on that big thing right now, so to speak. You know what I mean? But like maybe you see a mutant, maybe you see something else, and then like the next couple stories, we just take that time to have that happening in the background. Mm-hmm. I would love to see a No More Mutants or the Snap. We find out that the world that we're in right now is a House of M world or a version of the House of M world.
Yeah, yeah, dude, I would love that.
That'd be great, dude. I love that meme where it's like, what if the Marvel use is real and we just all survive the Snap?
I love that meme where Captain Marvel's like walking up to the Skrull lady at the in the train.
Oh yeah, Rogue.
And Rogue turns around like, dude.
What great powers you have! Nice powers you have there,
and that gives me the feels.
Dude, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, I mean, and it's there now.
Yeah.
So when you're ready to fucking shelf her and do something else.
Yeah, and we had that discussion too. You want to get into that a little bit?
Sure.
So like a lot of the TV spots for Avengers Endgame has been hitting.
Yeah, we got that one clip.
And we got the one clip where there was a round table, which I'm guessing is cut down also.
Yeah, he uses stones again. We should go find him or whatever. Now, the funny thing with that, after watching that scene and then analyzing the trailer, there's a scene where he's in the armor, he's got the sword, right? And he's like, and so you could deal with your failures, so you come back to me. He's not using the space stone. He's using a teleportation device like his minions did on Earth, which is interesting. Like, so my guess is this is either a back in time Thanos that they're fighting, or he doesn't have the gauntlet. You know what I mean?
I mean, it would also explain why he's in armor in the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
And then our prediction would be right that all this shit that we're seeing with him with the Infinity Gauntlet is all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, it's all in misdirection, So, I mean, they've done it before. I mean, shit, they CGI'd different stones out of the glove, for the trailer, and, of course, Hulk and everything for the first one. So that would, it's interesting. But back to this, we see some depth in Brie Larson acting in that one scene.
Yeah.
When she's going back and forth with Rhodey
and with Thor.
Yeah.
Like, there's feeling in her eyes and in her expressions. And I was saying to you guys, and I was like, what if it's a fucking what if Captain Marvel movie is a directorial issue where like
maybe
the Russo brothers are just bringing a better performance, a more engaging performance out of her.
And the other thing, like my point was, it's when you're, I think also when you're with a group of actors of that caliber, like everybody there is a great actor.
It brings you up, makes you react.
Makes you react, indeed. So, she had to step her game up.
You know what the Russo brothers did?
And nothing against Samuel L. Jackson.
No. But I mean, we're talking about one great actor versus a room full of great actors.
Do you think that her chemistry with Samuel L. Jackson was that good?
No.
Yeah. Like, and the funny thing is like, he's kind of famous for always having good chemistry with people.
Yeah.
I mean, Bruce Willis in Unbreakable, Ryan...
dude, not for nothing. Yoda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. You're absolutely right. I mean, of course, John Travolta, great chemistry with him. Kevin Spacey, Chris Tucker. The
list goes on and on.
Yeah.
But you know what I think the Russo brothers did?
What's that?
They put some batter on that chicken.
Yeah. There you go.
Put a little batter on it.
There it is. Dipped in the water first. A little flour, salt and pepper, some
egg,
spices.
some breadcrumbs.
There you go. You're right. Mm-hmm. They're fucking Colonel Sanders.
Chicken can be delicious.
They're Colonel Sanders, man. It's your favorite meat.
Just don't pop it out of the fucking wrapper and throw it on a fucking tray. Pop it in at 350
for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
each side.
Trash. It gets all gummy at the bottom. Dry on the top, gummy at the bottom.
Oh man,
dumb.
Yeah. I think it looks good, man. Because he killed all our friends. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I and all the TV spots are not giving you shit, man.
Oh yeah, dude. They're really holding it close to the chest.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that, man.
Me too.
So it's almost here, bro. I mean, what are we recording? We're recording on the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had 25th. All the tickets are fucking sold out in like 6 hours. Have you gone and seen if there's any tickets available on Fandango? Let's just do a test real quick.
I haven't. Some people have saying it's like sold out for 2 weeks. And
yeah, man, $500 a ticket on eBay. Sorry, Dante.
No, not Dante. We got to somebody else.
No, I'll split the money with Dante. He'll be fine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sorry, Raul. Let's see, man. All right, let's go to next week. Not playing. No. Coming soon. And dude, Shazam isn't doing bad either. Have you talked to anybody about Shazam?
Yeah, and you know, somebody finally said it. I couldn't put my finger on it.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody finally said it. Shout out to Conrad. I was talking to him yesterday, and you know how I've always been like, dude, him as this little kid and this superhero shit, it's not working for me.
Yeah.
Like something's not right about it. And I was talking to this dude, Conrad. Conrad's not even the biggest comic book fan, but he knows like a little. He knows enough to have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
Kind of not for nothing. You should meet this dude. He's a cool dude. Just like has a general like, what do you want to talk about? Sports? I know enough to get by in that conversation.
There's a couple seats left, but they're none of them together.
But you know what I mean? Like he just has like enough to get by in any conversation.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, you know what my issue is with it? And I was like, what? And he was like the fucking the jokey jokes, ignorant superhero, little boy trapped in a superhero body.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, supposedly they're doing that with New 52. It's not the way I remember him either. But I brought it up on Nerve Rage, and everybody tried. And he was like, dude, it's the wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the wisdom of Solomon.
So I talked about that with my buddy who's really big into him. That's one thing that he asked me. He's like, does he have the wisdom of Solomon? And I'm like, I didn't want to ruin it for him. I'm like, dude, let's put it this way. I think that there's room there in the film, in the next film, to expand how he doesn't have any understanding how to access his powers.
Tap into the gods.
Because he couldn't fly at first.
Right.
You know what I mean? He couldn't lightning hand.
Yeah.
Even when he jumped off the car, it hurt him. You know what I mean?
So I guess it's the seasoned Shazam that I'm missing.
Yeah, and so I think that it will be cool. Like once Black Adam is introduced, and I did saw some rumors with The Rock that they're going to start filming pretty soon.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So I think that's cool. But I think it'd be cool that if The Rock, if the next story told is the Rock, you know, Black Adam being his greatest enemy, kind of becomes his teacher in a way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but the thing too is you already have the rest of the super crew. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you have to work that in somehow.
Greg loved it.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But you know, it's
old dumbass Chris finally saw Aquaman. Fucking loved it.
But you know why Greg loved it?
Loved it.
Like because it's lighthearted and fun and a good time, and you know, and like it's the same thing that I don't. Because it's funny because Conrad, once again, not super into this shit, just knows enough to get by. He's like, you know what I miss? I miss the darkness of DC.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
I do think there was a bit of darkness in that film.
Yeah, but it's not.
Sure.
It's not. Even I would say that the darker parts of that film are darker than any other DC EU film. But that being said, the overall tone is not dark.
I agree.
And he was just like, I like, the reason why he's like, I like DC better than Marvel, the movies, just because it feels more serious. It feels like the stakes are more real. It doesn't feel like an action adventure movie. It feels like a fucking a movie about despair.
Well, you know, that's a good question. Like, I think collectively what the Marvel movies have done, and there is more, you know what I mean? So they have that. There's a higher volume.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I go movie by movie, if I do a bracket type thing with Marvel movies, it'll be hard for Marvel to win overall in the bracket for me. You know? Like if I did Iron Man versus fucking Shazam, you know, and then the next bracket is, you know, The Dark Knight versus whatever.
It all comes down to, for me, where does Suicide Squad and Justice League fit in?
Suicide Squad and Ant-Man.
Ant-Man still wins.
You know what I mean? Well, yeah, I'm saying, I'm not saying they're going to win everyone.
Right.
I'm saying, and I'm not saying that.
Oh yeah. So to play that inverted, the only ones from Marvel that are going to reach the final rounds is Civil War, Winter Soldier, Infinity War.
Yeah, and I mean, and not for nothing. BVS Uncut for me still has. I mean, it's still powerful as shit.
Yeah, I think it'll come down to like, the thing is that for me, like Infinity War, Civil War, Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
but then Batman Begins, Dark Knight for me, Dark Knight Rises, Man of Steel,
and even if we don't count, and even if we take the Dark Knight out of the current storyline, I mean, it somehow comes back into your psyche. You can't get. I mean, like,
and BVS Uncut, like those movies are like that's a lot of competition.
Does anything beat the Dark Knight on the head to head?
No, maybe the Watchmen Uncut.
Yeah, and I mean. And I could say maybe the Endgame and Infinity War together, but even those, like, I don't want this to be a DC's better technically. DC's better than Marvel, but it's like like Infinity War isn't a movie. You know what I mean? Like if every other Marvel movie that we have, for the most part, even the sequels, right? I think that we can watch independently in a vacuum and not know about any of the other movies, right?
I'd have to really think about that.
I'm thinking back to, Thor. I think would work.
I don't know, but even still, I mean, Infinity War relies on a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, it
for sure.
It relies on 15 films to make it happen.
And as we've said 1,000 times over, it's earned that.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's a new life form.
Yeah.
In regards to cinema,
I agree. But like at the end of the day,
The Dark Knight's a masterpiece.
Exactly. Like and even Infinity War is fantastic. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I really, really, really love it. But it still doesn't have the weight of Dark Knight for me because the Dark Knight seems like it could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Two-Face couldn't happen. There's some fantastic shit to it.
And we don't have complete character arcs. You know what I mean?
But it's like
we don't.
It's just it's the psychological aspect of Dark Knight. It's the and you get it a little bit in Infinity War with like the I hope they remember you Starks and all that kind of stuff. But the fucking chat sequence between Joker and Batman, both in the building at the end and in the room, the interrogation room.
Yeah,
there's just nothing that tops
nothing.
That. Like
it might be my favorite scene.
It's of any superhero movie ever.
That might be my favorite scene of any movie ever.
It's too far gone. It's too far out of here.
Looking at Infinity War, and help me out here. The only people that I really feel like have proper character arcs are Scarlet Witch and Bruce Banner.
I'd have to really think about that.
Maybe Vision.
I was going to say Vision.
Maybe Vision.
Vision was my next pull.
Yeah.
Because it's just
and even Vision is kind of like the logical thing. You know what I mean? It's really not off the track. I mean, I could say I would say that there's probably an interesting character arc in the movie before when him and Wanda, like, you know what, dude? Let me just be a liker of the Notebook right here. I wonder how interesting it would be to do a love story between Wanda and Vision and be a love story movie.
Yeah,
like a romantic movie. And not to say that I want to buy that. I wonder if they can pull that off. I mean, I definitely think those actors had the chops.
Yeah, I wonder
if that could be like a sci-fi romance.
I wonder if any of the, what
after Sokovia.
What actors or actors
in the wake of Sokovia?
What actors or actresses in those movies haven't already reached their kind of full arc?
I mean, I think Cap and Iron Man for sure because their shit is unresolved.
No. Just in terms of their personal character. Like, I kind of feel like I think that's why it's the right time because most of these characters.
I'm not saying they won't do it in Endgame.
No. Hear me out. I'm saying that like most of these characters I think have arced already. That's the beauty of Endgame is that they have an interesting story to tell with characters that are completely established.
Yeah.
So like you just get it's 2.5 hours of payoff.
Yeah, you know what? I think believe it or not, the one that we've seen the most and the one whose arc I think is the murkiest is Tony Stark's.
I disagree, but I think that
I mean, like
if I had to throw names out
we're in the midst of it.
Spider-Man, I would throw out there.
Of course, yeah. Star-Lord.
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Did we lose? I don't know. There's something about him. I don't think that he's grown up. I don't think he's become a man yet. You know?
Well, I don't think you have to become a man to have arc.
I hear you, but I think that's his arc.
I don't think that's. I think
that's his arc.
I think his arc was really just becoming a leader and a responsible family man. You know, and his family's just a fucking bunch of degenerates.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I think that most of these characters have seen. Like, that's why I think it's time to wrap a lot of this shit up.
I mean, no. I think that Cap can be wrapped up. I think that Tony can be wrapped up.
Thor can be wrapped up.
Yeah, I could use some more Thor though.
I could use some more, all of them.
Yeah,
you know, but that I think mostly that's what Infinity War and Endgame are. Mm-hmm. Is you can use some more, and they know it.
Yeah.
But that's also
I can use some Thor.
Snore Thor. But I think that's also why it doesn't compare to Dark Knight.
Speaking of dad jokes,
yellow.
I really felt like I laid that one out for Joe.
Yeah, that was well done.
And I didn't get a comment from him.
I did. I gave you a
did you?
ha-ha.
Did you give me a ha-ha? I don't know. Okay, I'll trust you.
I meant to. If I didn't, I thought I did.
So we were talking. I'm gonna lay it out for everybody. So we were talking about the Waffle House last week, right? And my wife has done marketing. We were talking about how your dad loves to order from menus that are pieces of paper.
Yeah, I gave you two. One here and then one on the disc. I gave you two.
Okay. Oh, that's the emoji on the actual photo. I need it typed out.
No, sometimes, especially yesterday.
So I was like, oh man, you know, funny enough, my wife got a new job, guys, and Joe bought into. He's like, oh, awesome, man. And I was like, yeah. Funny enough, it's kind of ironic. We were talking about it. Waffle House. She's going to get a job at marketing, but she doesn't know she's going to take it. She's waffling.
I still haven't got him with the duck yet.
Which one's that? I'm using it now. Oh, yeah.
Because I want to film it and put that on Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Don't you wish you had a body cam?
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
We could just buy a GoPro.
Yeah, I want to get I know. That's a question we got to get to at the end of the show anyway. Okie dokie. So
Thanos might have had his arc.
See, but you know, he may have.
Yeah.
It may have been just as subtle as
throwing Gamora off.
No, just walking out to the fucking
that's true.
sunset.
That's true.
You know, but I think throwing Gamora off was part of it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? I mean, that's the character. That's the main character you follow in that movie. The antagonist is the protagonist, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
So the next note is guilty and sexy. Chloe has pled guilty.
Yeah.
She pled guilty to charges in a federal case stating that she manipulated women into becoming sex slaves for the NXIVM's leader.
Crazy. I wonder if she's taking a plea deal, testifying against
I believe
the guy.
Keith Rainier's intentions were to help people, and I was wrong. I must take full responsibility for my conduct. Dude,
all right.
What a fucking little kumquat. What does that mean? You ever heard that expression before?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Isn't it
I'm going to look that up.
Isn't it a fruit?
Is it a fruit?
I think it's a fruit.
Yeah, I think it is a fruit, too. Let me look it up.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I used to have a little crush on Chloe. And if I knew that she was in a sex cult, I might have joined. So it looks like there's still some time. Holy shit. 1, 2, us in Germantown. Fuck that noise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's fucking sold out a lot of places, bro.
Dare to be disappointed. Did you see the trailer for No Man's Land with Gotham?
With the Joker?
No. It's like the final episodes of Gotham. It centers around No Man's Land story with Bane kind of invading the city.
Oh, no. It looks dumb.
It looks really dumb.
Yeah, I don't care.
At first, it seems cool. When you're watching it, you're like, oh, sweet. And then, like, the more you see of it, you're like, oh, this is going to be fucking dumb, isn't it?
You know what, man? I wish I had more time. Like I every once in a while, I like watching a train wreck. You know what I mean, of a show. Let's just see what these fuckers do with it.
Right.
But Gotham is so bad, dude. I mean, they've already killed Ra's al Ghul. Who knows about?
It seems like he's in this though.
Well, I mean, he turned to dust last time.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. There's a guy that looks like he has like a collar,
I mean, it could be in a fake Ra's al Ghul.
and he's always coming back, isn't he?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why they can't leave Batman. Just leave Batman alone. You know, just let. It's such great stories, man. Why you gotta fuck him up?
I don't know. I was trying to check out something real quick. So the next thing is, is looking more and more evidence that this Suicide Squad 2 is not a reboot.
Yeah, it's all a reboot, but Will Smith.
It's all not a.
Well,
well, even that now Idris Elba's is not Deadshot.
He's not.
No,
Who is he?
a new character.
Really?
Yeah. Joel Kinnaman is returning as Rick Flag, and Viola Davis is returning for.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, she's one that I wouldn't care.
She's perfect. She's absolutely positively perfect. But so I can read this shit about Idris. I always think about
Is it Idris or Idris?
I think it's Idris. I think that
I think it's Idris. We've been saying it wrong because you would think that was Idris. Oh, maybe right.
Yeah,
you're right.
I think
it starts with I.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So whatever it doesn't start with.
I think it was Esteban that corrected us.
Yeah.
It just says, despite early reports that Thor Ragnarok star Idris Elba would take over the role of Deadshot from Will Smith and James Gunn's upcoming Suicide Squad, the character will not return for the film. According to Variety, the Suicide Squad will not feature Deadshot, with Elba instead expected to play a new character. It's not clear at this time who that character will be, though the movie will reportedly feature Ratcatcher, King Shark, Polka Dot Man, and Peacemaker, so it's possible that he might be playing any one of those characters.
Dude, King Shark.
I know.
Because of that voice, bro.
And then that's it. We do have a couple questions. I'm going to try to. One was that I try to remember them all. Like I need to get better about that. I don't know why I'm so trash at that.
We need a fucking person that just keeps track of all this shit.
Yeah,
dude. Centurions is now 33 years old.
That's nuts.
Fucking nuts, bro. Getting fucking old.
There was a question about like where we were going to go with Patreon stuff. One thing I know I want to get is a microphone for the camera. Kind of like not unlike that you have.
Okay.
Like a microphone set up for the camera. And
dude, I got that already.
I know.
Like
I just
three
hate
of those.
I just hate like borrow your shit and then I'll fucking damage your shit or like you know what I mean. Like
it's not being used.
Yeah. I mean we can talk about it. Other than that, there's not really any plans at the moment. I have some ideas, but I need to kind of get through these next couple months before I can even fucking
just relax.
Yeah. To even contemplate something else. And then we have
another one of these.
Yeah. Well, I saw something else that I might think that's like portable.
Yeah.
So like
that'd be cool.
Yeah. So like we could have a couple different setups.
Yeah. Now, are you recording Shuttercast down here now?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Because that little mixer works fine for just
Yeah.
And I'm only on the show once in a while. I mean, just because the schedules don't work, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. There was a question about. There's a rapid fire question.
Let's do it.
I'd like to save this for last, but
okay. Well, we'll do it last.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I don't know where the other ones are. So, he said you can hold off on these if you want till after you return from Hold On to Your Butts Airlines. And,
hold on to your butts.
He said in Pinkerton's actually voice, Jimmy Hudson is Ultimate Wolverine's son. Somehow, currently, him and Daken are on X-Men Blue and at odds. And the Cliff Huxtable versus Magneto question was the one meant to trip you up. No thinking, and feel free to discuss as Joe views on waffles was wild, and I enjoyed it. Because he didn't like Belgian waffles.
Yeah, man, they're the best kind.
It's weird.
Yeah.
He got like aggressive, like American motherfucker.
Yeah, man, it's weird.
All right, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Joe's been struggling here recently. Good breakfast.
Evil Dead's Ash Williams or Berserker Guts?
Berserker
Guts. Cupcakes or cake slices?
Cupcakes.
Doctor Strange or Doctor Fate? Doctor Fate.
Yeah.
Spanish Bane or English Bane?
Ooh,
English Bane.
I like Spanish Bane.
Yeah, I like English Bane.
Yeah, I like Spanish Bane. From Young Justice.
Oh, I don't know that.
He's
like British English, like
no, he's like Colombian Spanish.
Oh, yeah. I'm like I think about the animated series, and like his voice never sat right with me.
Yeah, Yeah, it's not like that. Check out Young Justice. It's worth, even though you hate cartoons, but you're it's a DC connection. You might put me through it.
Cup or Ironhide?
Cup.
I think I got to go Cup too.
Yeah. Well, he's got more character.
Hogwarts or Xavier School for the Gifted?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Xavier.
Fucking ask me stupid questions. I mean, would you ever want to be a wizard more than you want to be a mutant? Unless you get some trash ass mutant
depends
power.
on the trash ass mutant powers.
Yeah, but just I mean,
you're like,
if I was a
beast. I'm like, fuck me,
super
dude.
smart, bro.
Dude, fucking pass. I'm doing just fine being dumb as shit. Yeah. Young Justice or Teen Titans?
Young Justice.
I'm gonna go with Young Justice too, but it's just a guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
bolter barrels, drilled or undrilled?
Undrilled.
So I think drilled looks better.
Of course, it looks better. But who's got all the time?
SNES or Genesis?
Too busy painting models to get them done. What's that?
Super Nintendo or Genesis? Super Nintendo for me.
I mean, I guess Super Nintendo is the right answer, but I have more
I don't know if it is or isn't.
I have the more fond memories of Genesis.
Genesis had cooler games.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo looked better.
Yeah.
Aliens or Predator? Aliens.
I'll go with Aliens, too.
I think Predator is really good.
Only with Arnold.
Listen to what I'm saying.
All right.
I think Predator is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Only with Arnold. I
don't think Predator 2 is good. I don't think Predators is that great. I don't think it's better.
Yeah, but I've only watched it once.
I don't
never
like
go back.
Predator versus Alien. I don't like any of that shit. I think Predator is good, and that's it.
Yeah, if I turn the TV on and Predator's on, especially that last scene, I'm not flipping the channel.
Right.
I'm going to finish it.
Yeah.
I could take or leave anything past Aliens.
See, I kind of like.
I like 4.
So here's the thing.
I like 4. There's parts of 4 that are psychologically
I agree.
Cool.
I agree.
Any of the Alien versus Predator shit, get it out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Prometheus, it's interesting, but I never went back and saw Alien. The last one, Covenant, never saw it. Don't care.
I fell asleep.
Or there's Covenant and there's something else too, right?
No, I think that was it.
Oh, there's been 2. I think there's been 2 Alien movies since.
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But I'll tell you, like, even the reason why I say that is Alien 3 I know is not good, but I still can have a good time watching it.
Yeah, that's the one in the
dog
the
one.
prison camp, right?
You're like bust out a Rottweiler or something. All right, so
that was Alien Resurrection, right?
Yeah, that was 4. Alien Resurrection was 4.
Okay, yeah.
RoboCop or Appleseed's Barrios?
RoboCop, bro.
RoboCop. Stone Cold Stunner or Rock Bottom?
Stone Cold Stunner. I mean, I love The Rock.
So I don't know who
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like,
I don't know.
It's when he grabs you by the neck and he drops down, and like your head goes on his shoulder while he hits the ground.
So I don't know anything about any of that shit. But
hold on. You know what? Let's pull it up. Real quick.
It won't mean anything to me.
No, we're gonna watch it.
But I know, I understand that. I'm just saying it won't mean anything to me. But I think the name Stone Cold Stunner is cooler.
All right, hold on. We're gonna pull it up right now. Stone Cold, not Stone Temple Pilots. Stunner. Here we go. Stone Cold Stunner. Hold on, let's watch the other one. Because
I don't give a shit though. Like it's like
you know what? We're doing this for Chris. What's the other one called?
Rock Bottom.
Rock. There it is. I just put in a rock.
I save money with Liberty.
Oh, I know we're not. God damn it, Liberty! You owe us money now. Actually, you know what? The rock bottom might be cooler. Now I remember what it is.
Look out here. High impact maneuver as a support of this capacity car.
I don't know.
Trash. That's
you think?
trash.
You think?
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't like that.
It's much more. I think it's much more athletic.
Juggernaut or Colossus?
Juggernaut.
Colossus. Gremlins or Critters? Gremlins.
Yeah, critters are too creepy.
Dude, you know,
Too creepy.
you know,
They bite your ankles under the bed.
But you know, I really like the second
I
Gremlins.
know. No, was it the first? Was it the second Critters where they became that giant critter?
Yeah, they feel like a giant ball.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the second Critters. They
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell or TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs.
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't know what that is either. David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar.
Ooh.
I'm going Roth. Hagar.
I'll go David Lee Roth.
Double Dragon or Battletoads?
Battletoads.
Which is super trash. But it's fucking awesome. Dude,
Battletoads and Double Dragons.
Dude,
what?
Picking up a big old bone off the ground and just beating motherfuckers over the head with him and you're a frogman is crazy. One nut shot or a week's family vacation with your child's most hated friend tagging along.
What?
Take a
like shot in the nuts?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shot in the nuts.
I'm getting out of here on vacation.
With a hated friend?
I hated my child's most hated friend, like the one I hate.
Yeah, fuck that. You want to be around that person for a week?
Absolutely not.
Well, then take the nut shot.
No, I don't want that worse. That's what I'm saying. California Love or Sweet Home Alabama? For me, it's Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, I concur. I'm Skinnerd.
But I'm not a big pot guy. Roadhouse or Point Break?
Roadhouse, man.
I have to go Roadhouse also, but that's not an easy choice for me. Water park or theme park?
Theme park.
Corn dogs or chili dogs?
Chili dogs.
Hard pass.
No. You got to pick one.
Corn dog.
Okay. Could you put ketchup on and make it all right?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Chili is fucked. No, there's no unfucking that. I mean,
Have you ever had a chili you liked?
a chili I liked?
Yeah.
No. I like the broth, for lack of a better term, sometimes, but all that shit, I'll get it out of here. It's like fucking cat vomit. Preferred cooking method, grill or stove? Grill. More important to hip hop, the message or rapper's delight? Ooh.
What's the message?
Don't push me
Because I'm close to Rapper's Delight.
I'd have to say Rapper's Delight too, but only my thought process there is that only because it really started it. It really made it a thing. The message kind of made it matter.
I think it's timeless too, right?
I think they're
Rapper's Delight is kind of timeless.
I don't know if it's timeless or not.
Which one did you listen to last?
I honestly couldn't tell you. Because they both come in like your Friday afternoon mix if it's on the radio at work or something sometimes. Yeah.
I'm gonna challenge that.
And that's not the question. The question is.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Bowser or King Koopa? I'm a King Koopa guy.
Yeah, I concur.
Super Friends or Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends?
Oh, Super Friends. Get the fuck out of here.
Super Salad.
Oh, soup or salad? I thought you said super salad. I was like, I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know.
Super Salad.
Yeah, I concur salad.
The Journey or the...
Isn't it funny? Hold on a second. It's I kind of feel like a salad could always be a meal, but soup can never be a meal.
No, you know what?
You have to have something else with
So
soup.
let me ask you a question then.
Okay.
As a person with a wider range of taste in regards to food,
As a person with a mouth and a stomach, yeah.
what did you say?
I said,
So, what about a stew?
I mean, a stew is still a chunky soup.
See, I agree.
Yeah.
See, to me, I don't want my dinner to be anything I drink.
Okay.
So, like, I'm out on soup. I'm out on fucking.
Well, I think a soup is a traditional like lunchtime meal anyway.
Yeah, but there are some people that have like chicken noodle soup for dinner or whatever.
That's true.
But
I mean, I do like pho, but
that's another one.
Yeah.
Get it out of here.
Yeah, that's a hearty soup. I mean, it's almost like spaghetti as well. But yeah, I don't, I guess pho doesn't really count though.
For faux show not having it for dinner.
Faux show. Yeah, my wife makes faux, like a faux, like as in fake faux.
Fat Joe had a song called My Fofo.
Different thing.
But
I mean, chicken Caesar salad, man. All day long.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
You're having that tonight for dinner.
I am.
Yeah.
The journey or the ending?
It's the journey.
I think it's the ending for me.
It's the journey.
I like them both, but I think it's the ending for me. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants or Legion of Doom?
Ooh, it's a tough one, man.
I'm going with the Brotherhood on this one. Only because a lot of time Legion of Doom, I'm like, this fucking coalition doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would these motherfuckers be together?
Yeah. Does the Legion of Doom have Joker on it?
I don't know.
And does the Brotherhood have Magneto in it?
Yes.
So it's not just. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? The Hellfire Club. Okay, I'll go.
So I'll take Legion over Hellfire Club.
Okay, I'll go with Brotherhood. But see, I just want them to be called the Brotherhood and the Legion. I don't want any of the
Yeah, all the fluff.
I don't want the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah,
Like, who
don't-
names himself that? It's fucking stupid.
You don't have to tell me what it's of.
Or the Legion of Doom. Too much. Too much.
Nobody's gonna take you serious, Legion.
Yeah, yeah. Now, who's going to win in a fight?
That's not an easy one.
I think it is. I think Legion hand down.
Why?
Sinestro and fucking Bizarro.
Okay, but Bizarro, you can't count on him for shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
Sinestro is a problem.
Sinestro's a problem. Lex Luthor's a problem.
Magneto's a problem.
Magneto's, dude. Like
White Queen's a problem.
No. I mean, I got Gorilla Grodd
Gorilla
over
God,
Gorilla God.
dude, son, I'm on Legion now.
I got Gorilla Grodd over White Queen any day of the week.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't call that one. I think that's like I think that I feel like it's stacked. In
let me.
I'm not saying the Legion.
I'm curious.
Legion has. I mean, they both have revolving doors.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, the Legion is. The Legion is causing a problem for the Justice League, who are far more powerful. Than
Yeah, but
the
it's
X-Men.
almost like because it has to. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of times, I'm like, why is this causing?
Technically,
Why is this causing a problem?
all right. White Queen,
White cream,
Dude.
white cream, dude. Fucking gross.
versus Gorilla
Fucking cat vomit.
Grodd. It's Grodd. It's got 2 D's, right?
Yeah.
Who's more powerful? Dude, did somebody make this? Did somebody make a video where they fight? Get the fuck out of here.
Did
No. I mean, the conversation hasn't brought up, though. I mean, the thing, too, is like, even if it's a mental battle, as soon as fucking Grodd gets White Queen, she's fucking toast. She's fucking toast. That's monkey paws on her.
Oh, you mean physical?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if he could even get that close.
I mean, he is one of the most powerful psychers in the DC universe.
Yeah, and White Queen's one of the most powerful psychers in the Marvel universe.
But can White Queen, can she control multiple people at the same time? I don't think she can.
I don't know. She had like those clones and shit. Like,
Yeah, that's some dumb shit, though.
I mean,
I need the fucking, the stable White Queen. And like her diamond, let me see. I don't know. Yeah, they don't have a conclusion either. I'm gonna go they can fuck them up though.
I'm gonna go with the Brotherhood.
I mean, like in a fight.
Like a physical fight. Like
Yeah, if it was a Brotherhood versus the Legion of Doom, I'm saying Legion of Doom would win that fight.
no powers allowed.
I mean, of course, power's allowed.
Okay, I'm saying Brotherhood.
Okay. I think you have to. Who's their big powerhouse though, besides Magneto?
White Queen.
And okay, who else?
Those are the first two that spring to mind. I mean, Juggernaut is a powerhouse, but not in the same way.
Yeah, but see, even Juggernaut's not.
But
He's
he'll
not.
fuck Manta up.
He's not. But he's not. He's not Bizarro strength. I mean, Bizarro threw him, and
No, he's not Bizarro strength. But I don't know if Bizarro. I don't know if you can count on Bizarro to.
I think you can count on Bizarro to fucking super speed motherfuckers
I don't
to
know.
death.
It all depends on the writer, I guess. But
Yeah.
he's a wild card. To me, it's Sinestro. Sinestro's the major fucking issue.
Yeah, Sinestro is a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But like, all you have to do is be brave, dude. So I'm gonna change this to grandmothers.
Okay.
Your grandmothers, but for you, it's mothers.
Okay.
Or grandmothers, depending on your situation. I don't know how. I don't necessarily think your mom was a bad cook. Your mother's cooking.
Oh, she's a horrible cook.
Oh, was she? I
Yeah.
don't have a great memory of it. Your mother's cooking or your wife's?
My wife's by far. My wife's like a fucking trained cook.
That's how I feel about my wife.
Yeah.
Sexy lingerie or hot costume?
Hot costume.
100%. All-inclusive cruise or all-inclusive resort?
Cruise.
Me too. Especially if we're stopping. If it's out at sea, it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to choose.
Yeah,
But if we're
yeah.
like stopping along the way to see some shit, all-inclusive cruise. Anti-life equation or infinity gauntlet?
Here's a problem.
I think I had to give it to infinity gauntlet.
No. Okay, continue.
Like just because like the anti-life equation is basically like a mind control thing, isn't it?
No, it's will control.
Okay.
I mean, like there's no more free will.
Right. What if you snap twice?
I mean, I don't know.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Like, yeah, your will, what someone else is
So
doing.
if you have the Infinity Gauntlet at the same time that I have the anti-life equation, I just will you not to do it. And it
is there
happens.
nothing to protect you from that?
No.
Infinity Gauntlet wise, do we know that?
Yes.
What about the mind gem?
No, because it's not. It like it's the one punch man of evil tools.
I mean, so is Infinity Gauntlet to an
No,
extent.
Infinity Gauntlet has been beat several times.
I mean,
in continuity.
Any life equation.
No, it hasn't. It's never been achieved.
So no one's ever beat when it's been used to bring people to dark side. No one's ever beat it.
I don't think Darkseid has ever gotten full fucking power of it. He's never achieved it. I don't think there's a story that he's achieved it. But I watched the death battle between like Thanos is cool, but
I'm not even saying Thanos. Anybody with it.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the weapon. Not
yeah, like Darkseid. Like I learned a lot about Darkseid here recently. Like anytime you see Darkseid, he's an avatar of what Darkseid really is. Darkseid is basically evil. Like he is like in this other dimension. He is what evil is, and like destruction, evil, death, whatever. Like he is that. He's the devil, basically.
devil.
You know. Here, just let me give you these characters though, because I want to go back to this. This is interesting, right? Brotherhood, Magneto, Juggernaut. I don't even know who Exodus is.
Oh, he was the guy. It was after Jim Lee's run on X-Men. He had like the white and purple suit, purple face. He had a purple face.
Okay.
Dark, like Wolverine-esque hair.
Dark Beast, Pyro, Sabretooth, Rogue, Avalanche, Mystique, Zorn. Who's Zorn?
Magneto.
Okay. Versus Sinestro, Solomon Grundy, Bizarro, Scarecrow, Gorilla Grodd.
Wait. So Solomon Grundy.
I mean, he's a Hulk.
Yeah, but I mean, Batman. I mean, he's not a problem. I'm trying to go through. You're just reading them fast.
Yeah.
Go through again.
All right, so Sinestro.
Problem.
Legion. Who's Legion?
Professor X's son.
No, it's
fucking with you.
I know. Solomon Grundy, Bizarro,
Bizarro's a problem.
Scarecrow's Gorilla Grodd, Captain Cold, Cheetah. Cheetah fucking goes hand.
I know, but it's a pretty. It's.
I'm not done yet.
I know.
Giganta, Black Manta, Joker, Brainiac.
Oh yeah, Brainiac's a problem.
Brainiac's a huge problem.
Brainiac's a problem. But I'm not giving it to him. I don't think it's the slaughter.
Yeah, Legion. It's just I'm reading some of these people's comments. Legion. They have Sinestro, Grundy, Bizarro, and Brainiac. So yeah, like I doubt Magneto will have anything to do with the ring. Could have anything to do with the ring. So it'd be interesting, man.
That would be interesting. Let's see here.
Juggernaut isn't a mutant. Actually, Juggernaut isn't a mutant.
Let's see here. And then someone tells you stop. Collaborate and listen or hammer time.
Oh.
I'm usually in the name of love. I'm in the name of love. That's usually what my stop is.
Okay.
If I had to
You
choose,
too?
if I had to choose between these two, it would be hammer time. But I'm in the name of love.
I don't know, man. Because you know what? I kind of feel I feel you on this, but I feel like when people say stop, I'm always like collaborate and listen.
You might.
Yeah. So I have to go with that.
Yeah, and that's it. Let me make sure there's no post to the Patreon page, because that's like an easy one to get if I could figure out how to do it.
I got one other question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to hear your goals and wants for the strip. Like your main achievements or what you want to achieve besides having a great time with your family.
Yeah, I think that's mainly what I want is just to have a good time. I think I want to not think about working at all. Like I just want to enjoy each day as a like I don't have to work a show. I just get to attend a show. I don't have to like I'll probably will film some stuff for future editing. You know, like
Are you gonna bring your mask?
yeah,
Are you gonna wear it around the floor?
no, no. Just people be like, who are you supposed to be?
You don't know.
I wish. People
Hey, dude, who's this little character that's the skull face with the flip flops and whatever?
Dude, that's fucking. I forget his name. They stole my whole shit, man. And
Yeah.
it's after me. Like
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
'Cause I researched it.
I know.
And I wouldn't have ever even considered
Because
it.
like people are like cosplaying as him now.
Yeah, I would have never. I mean, that shit is. It was like a game. It was like a mobile game or something.
Yep,
And like
yep.
it was after, so I could fucking out of here.
Yeah.
But I would have never thought that had it not been for the sands.
Oh, yeah.
it's the sand. It's the
flip-flops.
slippers.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. Nah.
Yeah. It's too ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sands.
Sands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does SANS stand for?
It's a font. And they got like curly shit hanging off the letters.
All right. So when will we be back?
I'm coming back Monday, so I should have plenty to talk about. And I think I'm going to try to get Jana, Selena, and Laura to sit down and have like a little conversation about it. Throw it
Okay.
up on Patreon as
Nice.
well, and go from there. But I'm just looking forward to fucking just fucking enjoying a trip.
Yeah.
You know, and
I mean,
and-
dude, our December trip, we took that whole fucking week off. We were gone for like fucking 7 days. It was- dude, sitting in the house in the morning after breakfast and just chilling out with the family was fucking great.
Oh, here we go. From Jason C. What's the best party that you've attended and or hosted?
Ooh. The best party. I think it had to be one of the Halloween parties.
It's number 2, man.
Which one was that?
Number 2 is when the brawl almost broke out, and when they were taking pictures of that girl when she was going crazy. Justin Bieber girl.
Oh.
Like
That was bad. Dude.
that's the one that like I feel like
that's the one that I was the most poorest behaved, and I wasn't even that fucking drunk, but I felt like we drank a lot. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's
Because we were going over that place.
you went over
house
that,
and
yeah,
stealing
you
some
went
Jello shots and shit.
exactly.
God, fucking douche. That was a good time.
But that's the one I feel like that will forever go down in infamy. Is
Yeah.
like there's just like there's been some other ones that have been crazy, like the year that Gus ended up naked on my front.
Actually, no, not for nothing, man. The Sopranos party.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
That was a good one. But that Halloween year too, that was the Mario party was really good.
Yeah.
One of the ones that like forever stick out to me. Two actually, they were kind of back to back. They were like cookouts shortly after I moved into this house.
Okay.
And they were like just random cookouts.
Yeah.
And they were
Everybody was
humble,
there.
but everybody showed up. And like, there's a picture of like you and your kids, Shane and his kids, Mario and his kid, and me and my kid, like all together. Like if you would have asked me if I could have thrown the dice and landed that photograph somehow,
Yeah.
I would have told you never in a million years.
Yeah.
But it fucking happened.
Yeah. We had a couple good like big ass cookouts at my house up in PA. Mm-hmm. Like had the tents out and everything for the kids and like the awnings and the beer. There's one that like you and I are sitting by a campfire and like just bullshit. And it was really
That was the
cool.
one I had a brown shirt on because there's a picture of Laura and I. That's like one of the best pictures that was taken of your
Yeah.
mother. Took it,
Yeah.
Of,
Yeah, I guess a bunch of people were there.
Yeah.
Is it an event of some sort?
I don't know, but your mother took that picture and it's like one of my favorite pictures of Laura and I.
Yeah, it was a good picture. It's a good picture of you and I as well.
Yeah. But yeah, like I don't know. There's a number of them, but that Halloween year too, man.
Yeah,
is
that
like-
was good.
That's just
That
one
was
of the
good.
legendary ones.
I'll tell you, one of the best parties I've ever been to was actually, it was at my dad's place in West Virginia at a bar, and my brother, my sisters were there. A couple of my sister's friends, Pam. We had just had the baby. I mean, she was like, it was October, so she was like 9-10 months. But it was a fucking phenomenal party at this like costume party at this bar. It was really cool. But the problem is like we had the baby in like the hotel room. You know what I mean? Like it was at this bar and there was a hotel like you walked out and it's like connect, like a motel, hotel type of thing. And so we kept on like taking turns to go make sure the baby's still asleep. You know what I mean? So
One of mine that are like always is that the second American TFCon, it was in North Carolina. Like that was a fucking
yeah,
good
go to
one.
that one.
Like they had like it's the venue. The venue was fucking cool. Like there was one big ass bar and restaurant that led out to like a fire pit seating area.
Yeah.
So it was centralized. Like there wasn't, people couldn't divert off to different spots. Like everybody had to be together. And like I was drunk. My shit was just kind of hitting the radar at the time. Like it was just starting to kind of bubble a little bit. And like, I ended up doing karaoke for Eddie Murphy's party all the time. And like, it was just a fucking good time.
Dude, like another good drinking time is we were at that bar in Indianapolis talking to that guy whose uncle or dad worked on the Goodfellas movie or some shit. Remember that?
No. I remember being in Indianapolis, of course.
Yeah, I mean, that was just surreal. Like, everywhere we went, the shit just fucking worked out perfect for us.
Yeah.
And we were at this bar, and the guy bought us a bunch of drinks. It was like right across the street. And like his like we started talking about some shit, and his dad was like an extra or in Goodfellas or whatever. Like, he was an Italian dude. He was from New York, and he was there for the con.
Yeah,
He's kind of a shorter guy, but we just like chilled and talked to that, and like the vibe was, everybody was so cool, and the vibe was good, and we ended up going back. He was telling us about R2D2.
So that was that we had two stories about that, because one of them was on a cruise ship.
Yep.
The bartender on the cruise ship.
Maybe the bartender at there was telling us about that.
It was the bartender on the cruise ship.
Yep.
To Europe.
Yes. Oh, no, was
Correct.
it? Oh, yeah. And somebody else confirmed it on a different place.
Yeah, he told us.
That's right. We had two.
He said that was the wildest cruise ship that he worked.
Yeah. And then being around we were in that one hotel and being around all the Star Wars people, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that entire adventure is like.
Hey man, you want to go to Celebration 3? Sure,
let's go.
I just talked to my boss. So I can take off.
I can get out early.
Fucking crazy.
On the road we were.
Yeah, like literally, like left like 3 hours early from work.
There's like a picture of us outside of Pizza Hut, like on the way down or on the way back. It's like one of my favorites too.
Yep. So, any other questions?
No, that's it. Shout out to there's nothing really new going on in Star Wars. There's been a lot of stuff real quick. There's just been a lot of stuff about this new game, Fallen Order or whatever, that's coming, an EA game.
Yeah.
But details on Kylo Ren and the Oracle in Episode 9. A trusted source has come through once again. All right, so this is spoilery. So everybody, if you don't want any Star Wars potential spoilers, back out. A trusted source has come through once again with some new details on what we may be seeing in Episode 9. Some of what you are about to read and see may or may not be a bit controversial with some groups of fans, so I highly encourage you to interact civilly, keep an open mind, and withhold any judgment.
Oh, is this legit? This is the first time you're reading this? All right, let's do it.
When we pick up with Kylo's story in 9, he's still struggling between light and dark. In addition to this, he's also dealing with how to reconcile his feelings towards Rey. My source specifically referred to these feelings as a love for Rey. It's at this point in the post that I would like people on all sides of the Reylo issue to pause, take a deep breath, and cool your collective jets. Kylo either seeks out or is summoned by a new character that is being referred to by my source as the Oracle. Whether this is a code name used during production or the real name of the character is still unclear. In addition to the concept art that my source had access to, a recreation which is pictured below, moderator's note, I've seen the original and can say that the recreation is faithful to it. She also saw the sculpt of the giant baby head that the Oracle sits on top of and described it as essentially identical to the art, just unpainted, with the size appearing to be 8 to 10 feet wide.
Okay.
It's like a multi-legged frog monster sitting on a pig baby.
Okay.
Would you say it's an accurate description?
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
That's going to be the name of this multi-legged frog monster sitting on a pig baby, giant pig baby.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Speculation disclaimer. From the description my source provided, it sounds to me as if the Oracle will be a puppet or practical effect of some kind.
Puppet, I am. I'm a puppet.
My source could not confirm this for sure, but is under the assumption that the swamp environment that the Oracle is found in is on the forested planet seen in the previously leaked set photos that we've seen.
Okay.
She is also under the impression that the spider-like creature is somehow parasitic, leeching off of the unconscious slumbering baby giant elf-looking thing below. Moderators note this bit may or may not be the case. I'm just passing along what I was told here. At first glance, it's easy to look at this image and question whether or not it really feels like it fits in. But after having sat with this for a little while, I'm personally kind of into it. It feels a bit inspired by Ralph McQuarrie to me. Not to me. Kind of like a mix between Dagobah spiders and Dagobah swamp creature and the Gorax concept from Return of the Jedi. Most of those things, among other McQuarrie works, have found new life in recent Star Wars projects, so the algorithm of elements seems reasonable to me. Only time will tell how it looks on screen or if it will even make it to the final cut of the film, so we'll just have to wait and see how it all pans out. Ooh.
Keep going.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah. I'm trying to see what the comments are like. To me, it looks less like it's leeching off of the baby head and more like it could be a statue submerged in the swamp, sort of like the statues in the forest of Naboo. I don't know. Feels like a little giant pig head to me. Giant baby pig head.
Dude, what is going on with this film already?
Oh man, I'd love to go back to Naboo. Maybe the Oracle's connected. See all this shit. Like, I don't know. Let's all keep an open mind. Imagine hearing before Return of the Jedi release that a 12-foot long slug-like creature too stubborn to be affected by a Jedi mind trick that takes Leia as a slave. I mean, that's fair. With green pig-faced bodyguards, a fag. Yeah, that's fair. But will Kylo milk this creature? That is the real question. So, thanks. This sounds very interesting and weird. I like it. Hey, baby. Hey, are you excited? Yeah. Where are we going?
Where are you going?
To a Star Wars party.
A Star Wars party? Lucky. I wish I could go. Chicago. It's not in Japan. No.
Somebody said, open your mind, Oracle.
Open your mind.
That's what they're going after, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can see that.
What if the Oracle is our new yellowish alien pal? I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, it's not.
Sounds cool.
At first, that's what I went to, but I was like, nah, I think it looked more like Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, God. In the first multi-image leak from months back, we 100% see this parasitic Oracle creature's head. I'll see if I can find the link again. There's the link. So, like, this... It's L. I haven't even seen these images.
Let me see.
It looks like a multi-legged frog monster sitting on a giant baby pig head.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You get nervous?
Yeah, I mean, the dude, I told you the moment they said JJ was back on this shit is the moment I got nervous.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't want that dude in my Star Wars. I'm not, I feel like he did his job, and he did a good job of it, but I feel like he may not be the right, but I could be, I'm hoping he proves me wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm not crazy about.
What do you think because you still feel like this is going to define how you feel about the other two, correct?
Yeah, as a whole, you know, as a trilogy, you know, how I feel about the sequels, you know, because like I'm kind of like one's good and one's great. Is how I feel right now. So like this could kind of smooth it all out, or it could
uproot everything,
go way the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, like if in the spoilers, we talked about this last time, but like. If they do, if we find out that Luke never died, he just teleported someplace, you know?
I'll be crushed.
Yeah. Interesting. But she does say he's gone. But maybe she just means he's going out of the physical universe right now.
No one's ever really gone.
I guess.
That's what he says. I just saw some meme recently. Tyler shared it with me, and it was like, dude, 77 starts with a projection of Leia to Luke, and Jedi ends with a projection of Luke to Leia. I fucking love this shit. Shout out to the rest of the cool table. Shout out to Shadowcast Uncut, Enter the Realm, Beer and Bolters 30, 20, 40, and 60K, Plastic Fanatics, Stasis Lock, Nerd Rage Radio is us, of course. Toy Detox, building up to it, fresh communication, verbally challenged, and breaking the mold. And also, shout out, seriously, if I could just have a serious moment of your time, just shout out to all the multi-legged frog monsters sitting on giant baby pig heads. Shout out to the rest of the the rest of the Nerd Rage crew, Raul on Instagram, Black Phillip, Maryland Phil, Joe KW, and Pinkerton, if you're nasty, who couldn't be here this week, and Dante the Destroyer, and of course, Mr. Manny.
Black Phillip is still in Cambodia.
Good.
Cambodia. Should we give him a call real quick?
No. Please, no. It's fine before. You were right. No mic.
I told you that for years.
He is on. No, I got something else I got to put out there. Oh God. Yeah, I got more bonus stuff to put out this month.
And with that, you guys have a good week and great hits.
Tight dick player.